I'm Gabe, and this is a video to update my friends and family with what I've been working on the past 6 months. So let's go. I grew up in the mean streets of Portland suburbia. As most kids, I enjoyed playing sports and hanging out with my friends. You see, in Portland, Nike was more than a local brand. It was our religion, our way of life. Other than that, we were surrounded by a bunch of trees, and it rained a lot. I've always had a bit of the entrepreneur gene and a taste for not following the rules. When I was a freshman, I set the goal to become an eBay power seller. I sold thousands of products and had a great thing going. That following February, PayPal went to send me some tax forms, and when they ran my social, they found out I was only 15 years old, which technically violated their terms of service because I checked that box when I signed up that I was 18 years or older. And well, eBay promptly sent me a letter letting me know I was a risk to their platform and that I was banned for life. I was crushed. But then I just used my mom's PayPal from then on. Shh, don't tell anyone. Naturally, I wanted to study business. So I migrated down south, as us ducks do, and went to the University of Oregon. BT dub, I still miss that dorm food life, so any of you students, my DMs are wide open. As some of you guys know, I've always had an unconventional job. After graduating, I've tried and tested my way through different business ventures, from wearing a suit and tie in financial services to moving to Europe to promote American hip hop. My life has been a mashup between the Wolf of Wall Street and janky promoters. It's much more like the janky promoters. It's been a constant grind, but through a bit of luck and timing, I've found my way through real estate over the past few years. I've been able to create some of the most amazing experiences and work with some incredible people along the way. But I've realized I've wanted to do something a little bit bigger and a little bit closer to my heart. But I realized I'd be nothing without my friends, my family, and my community at large. So I wanted to make a video to explore what is on the hearts and minds of my friends and the best way that we can make this larger dream come true. So I put this somewhere. Where is it? Oh, here it is. All right, and here's everyone's responses.
What's going on, my brother? Hey, I'm here joined by Luke. Say hi, Luke. To answer your questions really quick, there's two things I'd want to see change within my community. The first,
to be more grateful about what we're given.
Improving the state of the ocean.
More places for live music.
Building empathy in my community.
More of an emphasis on short-term change and not thinking about solutions that take multiple years to come to fruition.
It's one thing to be aware of inequity, and it's another thing to
take action and bring out change.
That's why we're here. We're here to be better.
The more we engage, the more we can understand and relate.
We have a biological urge or desire to feel connected.
It's finding ways to bring the community together, to have this sense of unity.
Everybody deserves a voice.
Not everyone has the ability to tell their story.
The more those stories are told, the more that connects in with that global consciousness to create
more awareness, create drive for social enterprise.
There's so many marginalized people in the world who don't have a voice. So for those of us who do, it's our job to share those stories.
It's so easy to forget about how lucky and fortunate we are.
It's important to share what we've been blessed with other countries.
If we don't do it, who will?
We are more similar than we think.
At the end of the day, it's all about rising up together. As humans on Earth, we're all connected in ways that we can't even imagine.
You know, we are groups of communities around the world, and we are who we are because of each other. So coming together, paying it forward is what it's all about. Let's hit it.
This is the stuff that gets me going. It gets me excited. There's clearly a growing interest of the world at large. And with technology, the world has never felt smaller. But there's still so much room for improvement with how we connect and how we share stories. There's a new age of content creators, Many of you already know this, but Instagrammers, YouTubers, they're capturing the attention of the rising generation. At the same time, these creators are looking for a way to do good, but there's no outlet to turn to, which is where we see an opportunity. We want to connect these creators with causes they care about. By hosting them on a curated experience, the end goal is to have the influencer go through a transformational process, which will then radiate down through their content to their audience. We're going to India October 20th. We're gonna go visit a handful of nonprofits, but the primary purpose of the trip is to raise awareness for the underreported Kerala floods. Over the past few months in Kerala, a state in southern India, there has been record-setting rainfalls, which has led to tragic flooding, displacing more than 1 million people from their homes and taking the lives of over 500 Indians. It's an atrocity and something that most people from the States have not even heard of. Okay, that's the update, but why am I on GoFundMe? With the right strategic partners, we can create a win-win-win between nonprofits, influencers, and brand sponsors. However, for our first video, which we're calling our Alpha Trip, we're self-funding to keep things simple. We want to find our voice and our stride before turning to large sponsors. So we're fundraising to kickstart this organization. We've already purchased our own flights and accommodations, so any donations will go directly to the community project or helping the production of our first video, which will then be used to work with brands and influencers in the future. I turn 26 in a couple weeks, and for my birthday, I'm directing everyone here. I'm donating my birthday. I want to connect the amazing people that support me with causes that actually matter. I want to tell the untold stories across the world. I want to leverage social media to do something good instead of the bad rep it so commonly receives. I don't have all the answers, but I think our best shot is leaning together and trying to solve one problem at a time. If you have anything you'd like to contribute, I will personally be handling these funds and updating progress along the way. It's a cliche to say, but every dollar really does count, and a dollar goes a very long way in India. How do I end this? Thank you, fam. Love y'all. Namaste.